Ladies and gentlemen, this presentation is on Anton Bruckner. Anton Bruckner was born in 1824. This man is a child prodigy. He had mastered the violin by the age of 10 and the organ by the age of 8. Bruckner is known for his symphonies, his motets, and his masses. Bruckner had many influencers, including his father. His father was an organ teacher who also taught him how to do it, and then he became an organ teacher at the St. Florian Monastery Church, where he went for younger girls because they were innocent, which went along with his Catholic religion. Alright, so to elaborate on the teenage girls thing, he fancied teenage girls because he believed that they were innocent and pure, which went along with his religious beliefs because he was a very strong Catholic, which also got him introduced to Richard Wagner, who was also an alcoholic Catholic. And when rumors went around that he had fancied teenage girls, he actually decided to move his mentoring over mostly to like the little boys because he didn't want that image, which is also why he didn't end up getting married. Also, I forgot to mention, the fancying the teenage girls, his mentor's daughter, did not lead to his beginning to his composing. It just left to what we believe inspired one of the compositions. When he fell in love with one of his influencers' daughters, he ended up brokenhearted, which led him to compose. It was believed that's when he wrote the cantata Estigen Renunciation. Now, Bruckner was very humble, but pretty soon he was hit with the curse of the Ninth Symphony, which means he died before finishing his Ninth Symphony, which happened to many composers actually. And he died in 1896.
Thanks to Naxos Music, we are provided a clip of Ave Maria. It is a SAATTBB choral composition. The form is a Marian hymn. It is a prayer to Virgin Mary. It contains slight imitation. It also has a homophonic texture.
Alright, so one of my favorite Bruckner pieces is actually Te Deum, which he knew in his old age that he may not live to finish another symphony. So a ton of people told him that this should be his final piece, and he didn't. He still started to begin to compose Symphony 9, which he obviously died halfway through and he never got to finish it. Also, the form is in arc form and it had 5 sections, so we'll go over those sections. The 5 sections are also known as movements. Ding! Also, there are 5 movements in this piece, and what you're listening to right now is the 4th movement.
The first movement is Te Deum Laudamus, which is an allegro written in C major. The second movement, Te Ergo Qual Sumus, was written in moderato, F major. The third movement, Iatema Foc, is an allegro written in D minor. The fourth movement, Salvum Foc Populum Teum, is a moderato written also in F minor.
This is the one you're listening to right now.
Movement 5, Ente Demon, Speravi, was written in C major.
And it goes back to the original tempo, which is allegro. Also, each section was super careful to like follow his own layouts because he was just a very particular man. Out of love.
Go a long way.
Hey, wait!
It's a homophonic texture. It is a SAATTBB choral composition. The full. It is a SAAT.
There's a hair! Oh! Like they were. Oh, I got the chills. Alright, so, Emily. Alright, so to elaborate on the teenage girls thing, Anton Bruckner was not a predator. He just fancied little girls. He didn't act on it, though. It's 3:00 in the morning. Alright, so, I hate you so much. Which also led to him not having a wife. But that's besides the point. Poor guy. I can't. His sections are awesome. I have paper flying at me. So to elaborate on the teenage boys thing. Boys? Oh no! Alright, so to elaborate on the teenage girls thing, Anton Bruckner was not a predator that we know of.